You have a coworker that's just left town, no response, no texts, no emails, and you have something that belongs to them. What do you do?
Mm-mm.
This involves a dog. It's Text Roulette, and the question, it's a little long, and there's a backstory here. So what this mixer said is, just before Christmas, my former coworker asked me to watch his dog for a week while he moved to another city. A week came and went, and I didn't hear from him.
Uh-oh.
And now he won't respond to emails or texts. At this point, it feels like he's just abandoned the dog with me. The mixer goes on to say, my problem is that I actually really like the dog, and I feel like he's taken to me too. And even though I had no plans to get a pet, I'd feel awful giving him up. At the same time, I worry that if I fully accept him as mine, the old coworker could eventually resurface and try to take him back. At what point do I stop waiting? And how do I decide whether keeping the dog or giving him up is the more responsible choice?
Keep the dog. Keep the dog. Keep the dog. Sorry. Keep the dog. I'm a dog lover. So
this person clearly doesn't love their dog. If they just
No.
left it with a coworker and then they're MIA and you don't hear anything from
Right.
this person at all,
I was going to say.
they don't
like,
respond to
no.
anything. You don't just forget you have a dog. This person was clearly dumping the dog
Sure.
on you and was hoping that you were going to keep the dog.
Don't say anything. Just
Look,
don't say anything.
There was a situation that we were in with a coworker I used to have here where he had a dog with his fiance and kids who he had half the time. And then when the fiance and him broke it off,
Yeah.
he didn't have the ability or the schedule to be home with the dog. And I sensed that because I worked with him, and you could just pick up on the fact that he was still at work. And it's like, what about your dog at home? And she was crated while he was gone. And so he took a trip out of the country and asked if I would watch the dog, which of course we had her at our house. And I remember laying in bed, petting our dog, Coco. She ended up being our dog, spoiler alert.
Hey.
And I was crying because I said to Eric, I said, I don't know how I can give her back. I'm like, you can just tell she's happier here.
Yep.
I know she's crated so much. Our dog Mila loved Coco. Like, that was her sister. That was her BFF. And so when he got back from the trip, there were a couple days that went by that he couldn't make time to get to our house to pick up the dog.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I had the heart to heart with him. And I said,
look,
I know you have a lot going on.
Keep the dog.
Do you want us to take Coco? And he was so relieved, because that's, I think, really deep down what he knew was the best thing. So we talked with the kids, and the kids would come over and see Coco, and I would send pictures to Coco. And, you know, she passed 5 years ago now, but it just felt like the right thing to do. And so for this mixer, what does your heart tell you? I can understand that you feel like you're getting attached to the dog. So that makes it tough to think, am I going to get attached to this pet, this companion, that this person could all of a sudden just say, surprise,
For sure.
I'm going to take the dog back. But what's best for the dog?
So
a happy home.
So it's Text Roulette. And what does the text say in a nutshell?
Well, it's
here
long.
Again?
It's long.
Yeah,
but the text basically says that a coworker asked them to watch their dog while they moved to another city. It says it old coworkers. I don't think they're with that company anymore. And then a week has come and gone. They haven't heard back from the coworker.
Mm-hmm.
They don't respond in any way. And so now they're thinking, do I just keep this dog?
Keep the dog. I would say keep the dog. Nobody's going to call and say, you might want to get ready to give that dog back. It's their rightful owner.
You can't give it back if they're not answering.
What do you mean? If they eventually do and they come and knocking, it's my dog. Thanks for watching it. So you have to kind of keep it silent. No one's going to say, get ready to give that dog up if this coworker comes back.
No, because it sounds like this person didn't even want the dog.
414-432-1099. You want to call in and go ahead and let us know what you think. Siding Unlimited text line. Keep the dog and all of the communication you've had while trying to reach the coworker. Document. Look what I've been trying to do. Been doing all this stuff. Boom.
Yeah, that's the right call.
Yeah.
To do that. And also, God bless you for taking on this dog.
Right.
For watching the dog, and now the dog is there, and you're probably sitting there looking at this dog thinking, it's you and me, buddy. I think it's just you, it's just you and I.
We're gonna make it through. Just you and I.
Well,
Sharing our love.
But I'm curious if legally you have to send a message that relinquishes any kind of responsibilities. Do you have to send something that says, look, at this point, I'm taking the dog on?
Interesting, because another text, I think for legal reasons, you send a final email saying they're relinquishing all rights to come back for the dog. You don't hear back from them, then I think it's okay for you to keep the dog. So you send an email saying, hey, you haven't answered me. I'm keeping this dog. We're going to say you relinquished rights. Done. That way they can't say anything.
Because how do you not communicate with someone that has your dog? I mean, we have our dog sitters that stop by the house almost every day.
Yeah.
And I'm asking for, did we get a pee or a poop? And is there a photo? And is she eating? I mean, I want every detail.
A picture of the poop?
So, look, our buddy Doug, when he lets out Coda, he thinks it's funny to send us a snapshot of like, she's going number 1, she's going number 2.
I did the same thing with my daughter Lexi when she was in Florida with her cat. Look, I'm cleaning the box out. Did she go? Yes, she did. I even snapped you. Check it.
If they don't want the poop pictures and they don't want the dog.